Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today guys, we're talking about Jeff Bezos, the last Amazon letter from Jeff Bezos as the CEO. As you guys know, Jeff Bezos stepped down as the CEO. I guess he just past his prime. He doesn't want to deal with Amazon directly, but he's still gonna have some influence in it. Probably just wants to do his own thing. But guys, we can learn a lot from this shareholder letter. And guys, it's always important to go over stuff like this because guys, it helps reinforce, give us new knowledge on how do these CEOs think about their companies and think about how they created this company, because he's going back in time kind of to see all that progress. And guys, Jeff Bezos is one of the best CEOs, probably one of the best CEOs ever in the history of business. So why wouldn't you go back to his shareholder letters, see what he was talking about, seeing what he was doing, and how we can find these companies to invest in that are going to create this kind of value that Jeff Bezos did. So investing is all about finding these companies. So if we can read these shareholder letters and find these companies, then it's going to be the best thing for us. So let's get into this video about Jeff Bezos and what he was talking about in this letter. So first I want to talk about, let's read some of this. In Amazon's 1997 letter to shareholders, first I talked about our hope to create an enduring franchise, one that would reinvent what it means to serve customers by unlocking the internet's power. So this is going back to a book that he actually recommended called Built to Last. I think it's called by Jim Collins, guys. One of the key fundamentals when I think about Amazon and when I think about Jeff Bezos is that he built a culture about Amazon. So he's building this company culture first and making sure the culture there and it has these set goals and set parameters in the Amazon culture. So when you find these companies that build this set culture, it's very key, because what if I think even if say Jeff Bezos passed away during this whole Amazon time, he built a fundamental company with great culture and a great environment that would last past Jeff Bezos. That's why I think this Amazon is so strong, because the culture is already built. The fundamentals are already built. So the culture is going to last, right? No matter who's in place, who's running it. So I think that's a very key thing. When you read this shareholder letter, you just got to think about it. So we've come a long way since then, and we are working harder than ever to serve and delight customers. Last year, we hired 500,000 employees and now directly employ 1.3 million people around the world. We have more than 200 million Prime members worldwide, more than 1.9 million small, medium-sized businesses selling their store. They make up close to 60% of our retail sales. Let's read this. Along the way, we created 1.6 trillion of wealth for share owners. Who are they? The Cherries One and Amazon shares have made me wealthy. So guys, look at that. Amazon has been killing it. 1.4 trillion of wealth creation are owned by others. Who are they? Pension funds, university 401ks, and there are Mary and Larry who sent me this note on the note out of the blue just as I was sitting down to write this shareholder letter. So guys, if you just held Amazon this whole way and just kind of like kept it there, you would have gained so much wealth. And you can see how much wealth it generated for all these pension funds from universities. And I guarantee you, these universities didn't even hold Amazon the whole time. So imagine if you held Amazon from the starting date until now, how much wealth you would have generated. So we're gonna read this quick letter. Thanks for making Amazon a great company. We thought we would like to know how it benefited our family. Back in 1997, we made Amazon public. When you made Amazon public, our son Ryan was 12 years old and a vicarious reader. For his birthday, 1997, we bought 2 shares of our new book selling company, which was all we could afford at the time. Within a year or so, the shares split 2-to-1, 3-for-1, then 2-to-1 again, giving him 24 shares. The shares we were in our names because of his age. So basically, this just goes down to, guys, he held the stock since inception. So he's just thanking Jeff Bezos, Amazon, for all that wealth he created for them, and he's just very thankful. So that's just how we want to think as business owners. We want to think as business owners when we're investing in companies like Amazon. We should just think, just hold, if these companies are still creating value for us, we just want to hold these amazing companies. No matter what's happening in the market, no matter what's going on around you, is this company still creating value to its customers, to its employees, to everyone around it? One of the main goals of Amazon, as I can see in this whole thing, is that we want to be you want to be successful in business and life, and actually you have to create more than you consume. Your goal should be to create value for everyone you interact with. Any business that doesn't create value for those it touches, even if it appears successful on the surface, isn't long for this world. It's on the way out. So this is key. You guys have to be listening. You guys gotta create value for everyone around it, and that's how we're gonna keep generating huge profits in the future, is by knowing that this business is creating value for its customers, its shareholders, and just everyone around it. Remember that stock prices are not about the past, they are a prediction of future cash flows discounted back to the present. The stock market anticipates. I'm going to switch gears for a moment and talk about the past. How much value did we create for share owners in 2020? This is a relatively easy question to answer because accounting systems are set up to answer it. Our net income in 2020 was 21.3 billion. If instead of being a publicly traded company with thousands of owners, Amazon were a sole proprietorship with a single owner, that's how much owner would have earned in 2020. So he just goes into this whole rant about his employees, how much value he created for employees, how safe the work is for his employees, and how much value it created for customers, like fast shipping, like products on demand, and all that type of good stuff. So you can just see how incrementally Amazon was continuing building and building these good products, these good services for its customers, generating value. And that's what I want to keep going back to, is generating value. Look at your companies. Are they generating value to its customers? And are they continuously developing that value to keep that customer satisfaction up? Is it doing right by its employees? Because employees are key to keep this culture. Customers have connected more than 100 million smart home devices. Alexia. Amazon Web Services serves millions of customers and ended 2020 with 500 billion annualized run rate. In 1997, we hadn't invented Prime, Marketplace, Alexia, or AWS. They weren't even ideas then, and none was preordained. We took great risks with each one, and we put sweat and ingenuity in each one. So guys, this is so key. One of the things in Built to Last, it talks about these good, strong, visionary companies. And guys, when they invent, or you have a company, it's always look for it, see if these companies are actually trying new things, trying these small new things, because a lot of the times, these ideas of what company thinks they can just produce, it doesn't come to fruition. Like, they think they can just they have this good product idea, and then they just have this one solid idea, and then they just start to make it. But the good companies like Amazon, they try a lot of little things, and then they see what sticks. And guys, and this is what Amazon did. So Amazon did that. It tried a lot of these little things, and it saw which products stick and what ideas stick. So if your company is doing all these little small ideas, coming up with all these small little great things, that's a prime example of probably a company that's going to do really good things into the future, because they're going to be generating these small ideas, and then they see what sticks, and these small ideas are going to become huge in the future. So look for companies that do that, and Morris Bride talks about it all the time, guys. It's generating small companies inside of companies that are become spawners. So let's imagine if Amazon separated Prime, separated AWS. All these companies can be small companies inside the business. So is your business doing that? Trying to find out these new ideas inside of these already established companies? Not every company has to do that, but finding those companies that can do that, man, those companies are gonna keep adapting, keep evolving, and keeping up with the times because, guys, competition is crazy in capitalism, and you don't want your company to be left in the dust. But if it's doing those things that I just said, it's not going to be left in the dust. It's going to keep evolving and keep innovating. So, guys, do you guys think you were able to hold that stock? Remember, they started around 1997, and then when it went all the way until, remember, 1999 is before the crash, $93. Boom! And then it crashed, the 2000 stock market crash. Look how long you would have had to waited to get a return. All the way until, what is it, 2009? 2009. You would have, it was only 24%, guys. And your stock price would have been around $127. So already that, look at that. From 2000 all the way to 2009, 2010, you would have had to waited to make a return again. So, guys, are you able to hold these really good companies through those ups and downs? Guys, if you're thinking like a business owner, you could do it. As long as you understand the company, you know the company is getting better, sometimes you just have to hold on no matter what. And but that all depends on the type of company you have. And if the business is still getting better, still getting stronger. Don't worry about what's going on around you and what's happening in the world of like the economics and what the Fed's doing. And if you held from 1997, look at that huge appreciation, almost 20,000%. So that family was able to hold from the ups and downs. His son wanted to sell those shares in the previous shareholder letter I was talking about, but the mom and dad didn't want him to sell the shares. He told him to hold on for all that time. And that's what you're going to have to do. Sometimes you're going to have to grit your teeth, bite down, and hold those shares. As long as the company is still doing really good, it's still a great company. Tell me what you think about this video. If you liked it, guys, read this annual letter, his last one. It's a lot of good stuff in it. It talks about everything. And so if you like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and get back to you in the next video. Peace.